And some movement right away. This crowd making its presence felt early. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. He's got his man. That's Slayton. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Looks like he bounced up okay after that hit. He does deliver for first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Jordan Stout, the punter, kicks it away. Here comes Smith on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The motion man is Nakua. They go play action with Stafford. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st and 10.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. Stafford to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing again is Stafford. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They put Adams in motion. Now a second down throw for Stafford. Oh, that one intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Giants.
Extra point try forthcoming.
The kicker on for the extra point.
He gets it to go. The Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Rams nothing.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, what a catch there. He pulled it in one-handed. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. A give. And here comes Williams. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. It's another run here for Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, L.A.
First down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
They'll come up now. Again, good news, it's 1st and 10. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Stafford now on 2nd down. And a battle for this one. It is caught by the receiver. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
Well, sometimes after a quarterback throws a pick, Mike, they can come out the next drive a little more hesitant. But what does this guy do? He goes right back at him, gives his guy a chance, and this time it pays off because it's his guy making the big play.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, and the Rams will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Now, another 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scattaboo. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Start going to throw here on 2nd down. That's complete. Calvin Austin. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. The motion man is Nakua. Second down, it's Stafford. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. So fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. To the air on second down. Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Third and short. Here's Dart. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for the Giants. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 18-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Play action, Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Up second and 10 at the
Sean
40-yard
McVay
line.
will send out the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt.
57-yard
And
attempt.
that is no good.
The
He
score
missed it.
remains tied.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now a first down throw for Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. Inside the 40. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's
A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards.
First down.
First and 10 now from the 36.
36-yard line.
On play action, it's Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
14 yards.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard
The motion
line.
man is Nakua. Stafford now on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Abdul Carter. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Third and long. Here's Stafford. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. And this is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short. And the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboot. Nothing. Net at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. And this will be incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, LA.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
On 1st down, it is Williams. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. DJ Reader in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Punt team headed out for the Rams as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Here's Austin to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 21-yard line.
Dart gonna fake it to Scatterboot and look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
On second down, Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf. And it's incomplete. The pressure's too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop. And it sets up fourth down. Hunt team out there. Their kick's away. This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, right back to Williams. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense, with other ideas, they stop them. That'll be no gain.
No gain on the play.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Rams first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spent so much time like talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. This one taken in by Parkinson. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Here's Williams. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. He'll try to run it with Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Giants 7.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games, and that 3rd down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces 4th and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this 4th down try.
We are set for 4th and long. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's going to be caught. And he will have a Giants 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
1st down, New York.
Throwing, Dart. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. Throwing is Dart. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
First down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's to the right side and incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Dart gonna throw it again. That could be the dagger. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
Dart's pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Rams. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory.